Okay, so we are popping up on one, two, three, four players. So this is gonna be a little different. We have Mr. Short. Can you please pronounce that?
Soiree.
International, Derek
Thompson.
Drivetrain. We have
David Lagner.
And Patrick, aka Milton Bradley.
and would you like to say something to your friends and family over in Germany?
I'm afraid that my family is not seeing it because they don't speak any English, so.
Oh, you gotta say it in German.
Hi mom, hi dad, hello.
Hello, guten Tag. I think I just said good night.
You said good day.
I said good day. Guten Tag and Farfig Newton. That's about as much as I go with the German. So anyway, we all know who Derek is.
Ali Squaw.
Now we're going to find out a little bit about these two guys. So first and foremost, is this your first movement? If not, let me know. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
That's my first time to Detroit. And I was playing here 2 days ago at Tension Gallery, and I'm like a DJ, producer, label owner, blah 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 from Berlin, Germany. Running like a couple of labels like Industrial Beats, Alien Rain, Anabolic Systems, Doomsday Device, blah blah blah. At the moment I'm more focused on like acid stuff as Alien Rain, so
Okay, so what drew you into the music initially?
well, I got in touch with electronic music, especially this early acid stuff from the 80s. I read something about it in a magazine, and I was curious how this sounds. Then I got a mixtape, and I listened, oh, well, cool, and I was digging deeper into it, and that's how I got in touch. And I had like a collection of records. I wanted to like play the records to an audience, and that's how the idea of DJing came up. It was back in '91.
Okay, so when I ask these questions, I typically ask who are your top 5 Detroit DJs.
Oh, yeah,
But I'm gonna give you guys a pass. Give me your top 5 German or more specifically Berlin DJs.
I'm pretty bad about saying something about top 5. For me, it was always the music. When I was going out back in the day, I was not only going for a certain DJ, I was like going for the club and the music. I honestly didn't really care about who was playing. I was like just enjoying the music. But there are a couple of like people from back in the day, I'm like having a lot of respect for what they've done, like guys like Jeff Mills or Richie Hawes and Derek.
Thank you.
and a lot of other I can name right now. So
Okay. So what is the style that you? That's the butcher.
the butcher.
What do you prefer to play? I heard you say something about acid, but what drives you?
Well, I like different styles of electronic music. I have also a lot of other music at home, so I'm not focused on one thing. But at the moment, people just want to hear this like acid music from me, so I'm mostly playing and producing this kind of stuff.
Okay.
But I like, even if it's electro funk, I really respect guys like Africa Bambaataa, Arthur Baker, and all these guys. I've seen them also playing live, which was pretty cool. I mean, like Africa Bambaataa, I saw them like 10 years ago. It was like super cool. I also like stuff like the older hip hop stuff, like Public Enemy, Dr. Dre, and also these like Two Live Crew guys which were doing more like Miami bass and all that stuff. So there's a lot of music.
Okay.
It's more a thing of mood. You have to be in a certain mood, and the certain mood has always like a special kind of music.
Sounds like somebody else I interviewed.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like a lot like someone else I interviewed.
That's why we're here together.
Who's also known as Reggie's little brother.
Hey now,
Well,
let's not go there now.
I'm just saying.
That's the Frankenschnitzel.
And that's my baby Klaus. Y'all, Klaus is fine as fucking frog's hair. This man is what you call fine German craftsmanship right here. Detailed engineering. Look at
Germans are coming to conquer Detroit.
Look at that body. Look at that body.
Bad German
He's
techno.
eating a special German schnitzel.
From the Frankenschnitzel. You know that?
No, I don't know the fucking thing.
Delicious, I tell you.
All right. So we're gonna pick because I'm gonna get you two Klaus. That's cool. to Fine German.
As long as you don't say bachelor, everything is okay.
No. Now the other gentleman that's with me. Let's reintroduce yourself, Hova.
Yes, I'm David. I'm every year here with Klaus together, and I'm the shadow of Klaus here.
Okay. So what brought you into music? What is it that gets you going? What pumps your blood?
Well, I love also this music and to go to the clubs and this energy of this music. And also I lived in the early 90s in Berlin, and I enjoyed the starting time of Tresor Club and other clubs.
Ladies, this boy's eyes will make you drop your panties real quick. I'm looking at his eyes like...
I don't think he understands.
I understand what she's doing, but.
His eyes are piercing. I just want you all to know what I'm seeing. But he's too little, I break him. I can't send him back to Germany in 2. Anyway, go ahead. What were you saying?
How would you break him?
Off.
Yeah, but how would you do that?
Off.
What would you do to break him?
I can't tell all of
Yeah,
my
you can.
secrets. No, I
wanna
cannot.
know.
I can't. No. It's just, say
You
it
got my
begins-
mind going
it
now. I'm
begins with a-
imagining things.
It begins with a K and ends with an eagle.
Worum geht's?
All right.
Worum geht's?
Okay.
Alrighty. So anyway, what we were saying. So what clubs do you play in there in Berlin?
In Berlin, I'm playing.
He's from Cologne.
Yo, you're from Cologne. I'm sorry.
Not from Cologne, but in the earliest I live in Berlin,
Okay.
and there I played in Tresor Club and some other small clubs, and the club before starts Berghain, it was the Ostgut Club, I sometimes played in the Ostgut. Yeah.
Okay. So you know what? This question just popped up. Before the fall of the wall, what was it like for people who liked our genre of music, depending on what side of the wall? I mean, West Berlin was a lot more free, right?
Yeah.
But East Berlin, are either of you from that side of the wall?
Before from the east side. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay.
both from the east side.
So yeah, that's really interesting. So what was it like being an East Berliner during that time frame? You look like you might have been too young.
No,
it's not.
I'm
It's old enough,
44,
yeah.
so
Oh, you,
I'm
Yeah.
45. Yeah, I'm older as him.
okay. So yeah, what was it like back then as far as the music goes?
well, as a East German guy, you didn't have that much access to like this music. You just maybe scratched the surface of it. So I got in touch with like electronic music. Well, not electronic music before we had Kraftwerk on radio or something, but I had no clue about it because you couldn't get any information. But in '88, I read something in a music magazine that my grandma was bringing from the West, and I read something about acid. And I don't know where
The
from.
Bravo magazine was a Bravo magazine.
Yeah, Bravo magazine,
And
and
the
like
whole smiley stickers.
Yeah, a pretty crappy pop music magazine. But they sometimes wrote about like subculture things that coming up and stuff. So I think somebody gave me a mixtape which was recorded on the radio or something. That's how I got in touch. But the mixtape thing was the only way to get in touch with the music. Or you had a grandpa or grandma that could go to the West and maybe buy you some records. But the problem
Oh,
was
wow.
the problem was that we didn't have so much West German money. So
Oh, so there were two different currencies as well.
yeah, definitely, yeah.
Okay, so I need to brush up on my geography and my financial, political. Anyway, you're here now, and how have you enjoyed Detroit? What's been your best experience here so far? This movement.
Hard to say.
Beyond my very good
Yeah.
hospitality.
That's the thing. This guy, well, we know each other, but we know each other very good. I just met him at one of Klaus' party, and he
Yeah.
was so friendly to like let me stay in his like house and like,
Yeah.
the hospitality. I think I'm still
Thank you.
surprised. As I said to him a few minutes ago, at the moment everything is like flying around my head, and the impressions are like so big that when I'm coming home I realize what happened. So that's why I'm doing some pictures to like remember and like processing in a way all these like memories I have.
Well, I'm glad. And now I know you guys have to get to the airport, so I'm actually going to keep this a little short. That's Klaus.
Hello?
So what I would like for you to do, because it's rare that I interview DJs of, from other parts of the world, So what I would like for you to do is say something in German about music and Detroit. You go first.
Well, again.
Something in German about music and Detroit.
It's about music in Detroit. Okay, in German. Hello. Detroit war immer für mich Motor City, also die Stadt, wo die Autos herkommen. Weil ich hatte immer ein amerikanisches Auto. Und ja, die Musik ist der zweite Teil. So, ich verbinde Detroit hauptsächlich mit Autos, aber auch mit Musik. You understand? Shall I translate it?
No translation. No, and now you next. What does Detroit mean to you in German?
Also auf alle Fälle die Musik, die Produzenten, die ist Detroit, die Produzenten der 80er Jahre, die dann in den 90ern zum Tresor gekommen sind. Dimitri Hegemann startete dort mit den Detroit-Leuten die Tresorsachen.
Look in the camera, man. She doesn't know what you're saying.
No, but it's his eyes. What are you? I'm looking at his eyes, dude.
I speak with you a lot with the camera. The camera is...
Whoever lied and said the Frenchmen were sexy lied. These folks right here, the Germans. So, whatever.
Detroit
Go
Music,
ahead.
ich liebe diese spezielle Detroit-Musik, die ganze Atmosphäre, den Soul, der in Detroit ist halt. Gepackt alles in die Musik halt. I love it.
So the reason why I had you guys say something in German is because there are going to be a lot of people who you might share this with on your page with who don't speak English. So I want them to hear some of your interview in your own native tongue. So yes, and
But I can only express it in international terms. Detroit, the one and only mothership of techno. Everyone in Germany would also understand this if I say this. Yeah, you know.
Okay.
It's international term just for the hometown of techno. That's what Detroit is. Nothing more or less. It's the best. Thank you.
Sehr gut. Now you have to zoom in on this.
Oh, yeah.
that's go ahead with the.
Mr. David Lagner is representing today. Just want you to know that.
His label is Array Records.
I don't even have a shirt
Well, we gotta
that
do
says.
something
You have this
about
shirt?
I do not have
You like
that
that
shirt.
one?
Well, Klaus, I'm not looking at the shirt, honey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You like that? You never know.
Let me go eat a hot dog.
David Hasselhoff has nothing on him.
It has nothing. When I tell you Klaus got a body like a Greek guy,
David Hasselhoff. Let's have some fun, guys.
so thank you
Always
so
fun
much.
times in Detroit, you know.
Always. And thank you guys for being part of my popping up on a player. Catch us in traffic or with these guys. Check us in the sky flying high. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Paula.
You're welcome,
do.
guys. Alrighty. Good night.
Guten Nacht.
Goodbye, good night.
Good
Guten Abend.
night.
Good night tonight.
And all that. Fuck y'all.